Okay. Welcome, everyone. Join us around the fire as we are going into the elite difficulty of the DLC for Dishonored 1. Yes. Let's start this up. This is completely blind. I've never played this, nor have I seen a playthrough of this. So I don't know what to expect. I know you play as Dowd and that it's a lot easier to murder people. So we're going to be murdering people.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship, and the high-born blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt. Why should an empress be different? But she was. I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserved to. A storm was coming that would shake apart everything I'd built.
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Oh. Watch the stabbing commence in slow motion. Is that a whale over there? Well, shit then. Looks like we're in the outsider's territory. Time will freeze if you stop moving while you aim, even mid-jump. This can give you time to plan an escape or perform feats like changing direction in midair. Hold to target while targeting a spherical... Okay. To freeze time, release all movement controls, including spacebar. Ah! Well, that's interesting. We've got time stop and blink in one spell. That's very interesting. By the way, if you guys could at the end of this, let me know how you like the new setup, because I just got a mic stand recently, which means I'm not going to be knocking over my mic anymore. Oh, that's going to be great. Although I had to do a bit of finagling, so it might still fall over on its own. We'll see. Woo! No! Okay. Oh. Whoops. Well, you can't die of fall damage, it seems. That's a thing. Though I don't know what you would fall damage off of at this point. Oh. I am the worst at this.
Dowd, my old friend. It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, Dowd. It's a mystery. One that starts with a name. Delilah.
Something that I don't get about the Outsider is why they didn't make him, honestly, more interesting. He's super bland. Bungie Rothwild is a ruthless businessman who owns a slaughterhouse and a fleet of whaling ships, including a ship called the Delilah. Infiltrate the Rothwild slaughterhouse and find out what's behind the name.
For 6 months, the city writhed and changed. For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally?
A boat?
Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah that hunted whales for Bungie Rothwild. A former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
As Dowd, you can use your network of spies to corrupt merchants to purchase equipment. Oh, and corrupt merchants to purchase equipment and upgrade before each mission. You can also pay for special favors. These favors can have a variety of effects in the mission, such as granting access to the equipment caches or revealing secret information. Wrist bow, you say? So we start with 2,000 coins, it looks like. Grenade storage capacity by 4. Choke dust. Is this... Oh my god, is this the long fabled non-lethal option I was talking about? Favors. You know what, why not? Let's just get all of these. A bribed worker will disconnect the security at the refinery valves. Using the valves will not send the alarm. Will misplace a rune he found in a crate full of old scrimshaw bound for the Academy of Natural Philosophy. The rune will be hidden in the sewer that spills out into the river. A guard overheard the code to the safe in the shipping office and will etch it on the wall. Okay. We might as well, since that seems to be the biggest difference here. We can get some rewire tools. One of each of these. Choke dust. This powerful irritant can be thrown, creating a noxious cloud. Affected enemies will be temporarily blinded and disabled. Interesting. Let's upgrade that real quick. And then final money. Let's go. See what we've got.
Dowd, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these. I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
I like this. It's just like Look at all the shit you've got. Alright, what's Arcane Bond do? Mana consumption. None. Share your powers with your assassin allies. At level 1, assassins will benefit from Blink and Vitality. This means they can teleport and get an increase in health. At level 2, assassins benefit from Pull, Bend Time, and Shadow Kill. With Pull, assassins will pull enemies during combat. You know, actually, I really like this. I'm probably just going to upgrade the shit out of this. What's Void Gaze? See Bone Charms and Runes. All of these are actually useful now, too. With Shadow Kill, enemies will turn to ash instead of leaving a body. Interesting. Summon NPC. I haven't seen that since Summon Haskill in Oblivion.
You have to give me back my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it.
Try and get past, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
You can bet I'm upgrading this.
Orders are to confiscate those cards, no exceptions.
I hope you die. All of you. I hope.
Hmm.
Rats, damn you!
I'm so used to upgraded Blink now. Absolutely worthless without it. Void Gaze. Yep. That was close. Oh, first kill. Blood from the eyes. There you go, Ratums. Rat poison. We need to rid the sewers of the rat infestation. Make sure you set this crate of potted meat aside so we can lace it with rat poison. After it is poisoned, take it down to the docks so we can get it into the sewers below. Captain Galloway. We see a lot of Captain Galloway, but we've never met him. He shows up in a lot of notes. I wonder why. Who is he?
Huh? Damn! Awesome! Take it! Guards, to me! Take this!
Laters. Well, that was awesome. Of course we're going to be murdering the shit out of everyone in a direct juxtaposition to our normal playthrough. I want everyone to die this time. What's up here? This is where we came in, right? Yeah, this is where we came in.
I need more men. Clear the line. The outsider. I'll feed your heart to the hounds. We're gonna find.
Well, that was fun.
We're not taking this live. Get down. Damn it. Someone's down. I got you now. To me. There you are. Stand clear.
Oops.
Get behind for a week if you kill him. Firing. Promotion for the
Wow.
guards. To me.
Where's my own pistol? There it is. Well, we're out of elixirs now. But everyone is dead. And I mean everyone.
Attention. Under plague conditions. Failure to report for work at industries deemed vital to state interests has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
Really? Who is the Lord Regent right now, anyway? There's a bone charm over here. What's this? Oh, this is robust. We want that. Ouch. Honestly, I'm probably going to keep upgrading my assassins, because that's actually a really cool ability that I can see a lot of uses for. There's another bone charm over there. Let's go get that. Underneath? Possibly.
Still on for a game of Nancy tonight? No.
Let's see what's in the water. Right, I don't have Corvo's super jump.
This is a reminder. Bargaining in any industry deemed vital to the state is a capital offense. These include metallurgy, whale collection and refinement, security services, and selected... and clerical specializations. Consult the city barrister for clarification and enforcement.
The latest thing. It's twisted. We're the first ones to get it.
What is the actual...
This is a public warning. Corvo, the assassin and one-time royal protector, has escaped from confinement and is at large within the city.
Pistol accuracy is shit! Holy crap.
Must be reported to the...
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna rewire this sucker. This ought to be good.
What?
Guards, to me! Stand clear! You're going down!
There.
Take out his leg!
Oh my god, are you serious? He's still alive!
Rot in the void.
I suppose I didn't hit him in the head, so I could believe that. This is gonna be so much more finagly than my stealth stuff, because stealth tends to go to plan for me.
See something?
Get behind him! Kill for more! Like him!
Ah! Oh, whoop, oh, game crashed. Or did I hit? Oh my god, did I just hit no? That was interesting. Hopefully that doesn't happen too much more often. Nope.
So...
Oh, whoops. Back to the main menu, please. This is not what I wanted to load. Let's load the DLC. Continue. Alright, what do we want to do? First of all... Ow! God, that zapped me hard. Ah, we already read this.
Huh? Someone get over here! A promotion for the men? Firing!
Okay, the arc pylon's on my side now. Zoop. Okay, I'm happy. What does this lever do? Do not use during high tides. I wonder why. Ah, that's why. Oh god. Oh god. Frickin' hell down. Jump. You dingus. Absolutely horrible. Fine, I'll throw a goddamn grenade. No, I don't have any grenades. A lot of rats. Sorry, bro. That was a incredibly horrible way to get past those rats.
Stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
You know, Lurk, I noticed that I have the ability to just kill you. Wondering why.
Where do you go? Oh, he can be chumps if you come out. I'll cut you to pieces.
Well, that was interesting. These are an enemy type I haven't seen before. I wonder if they're just as vulnerable to neck stabbing. Probably. We will see. Damn it. I never did have the best luck with hitting with these things. Oh god. Oh god, he just shoved me into a corner. Oh, they've got bits on their back that you can blow up. Let's load this one. Since that autosave actually gets me in a very bad position. Whoa! That doesn't help. Thank you. It's much better.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
Hang on a second. Powers, bone charms. Ooh. Find ammo in greater amounts. That's useful, I suppose. Shadow kill, vitality. We do have agility. Okay, let's see here. So what do they benefit from? Blink. Also, hang on a moment. Let's go back through here, as I am somewhat interested in seeing if there's another rune out here. Not particularly seeing anything. Man, that really fucked up my health bar. Pretty badly, not gonna lie.
An intruder has been seen on the slaughterhouse grounds. He is to be captured or killed on sight. We have the full compliance of the law and the city watch.
Do you think you're being quiet?
We will try to stay out of sight, as it is expensive to fight.
I need more.
Let's try to stay out of sight, I said. Expensive to fight, I said. Immediately gets caught. I'm the biggest chungus. The ability to not see through walls kind of sucks. It's like the ability to die constantly to things you couldn't predict.
Okay, hold it. Go.
Like that.
I know you're here.
It is the worst superpower.
Check under everything. We know you're here.
There's a rune right there. I wouldn't mind that rune for myself.
I know you're here somewhere.
Yes, yes, we know that you know that we know you're here. I mean, what? Let's see. How do I get up there, though? There's a butcher right there.
I need some help, damn it. Surprise, fool.
Oh god. No, 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 no. Eh. Stab. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm happy. I have no health left whatsoever. Oh, this has no power. Okay, I don't know what that does. Is this a power receptacle? This is a power receptacle. Let's go get some power. Where's the safe code anyway? It's over there. I did see a tank refill over here, and here's some empty tanks. Don't you just love happenstance? Oop. I think we can just run, since we've killed both of the whale butchers. Yes, whale butchers. Put this over here. Honestly, these things glow so bright you could probably use them as nightlights. Ah! Ah, it now makes sense. I didn't know what this did, but now I do. Eh. Wait. How do we... Then how do we get the rune? Because we know the rune is up here, right? Hang on a second. Where? Yeah, it's right there. So how do we get up there? Do we blink up? You! Shut up.
An intruder has been seen on the slaughter.
Wait, no.
Killed on sight. We have the full compliance
There we go.
and the city watch.
Oh god, there's another one. Oh god, he shot me. I thought there were only 2 left. I am doing horrible at this whole stealth thing, like 10 times worse than I did in the main campaign. Actually, that's not surprising because I don't know the general layout of the area, so I don't know where guards would be patrolling. Oh, I guess this is how we get to the rune? There.
The slaughterhouse butchers are locking workers in the pump control station by the docks. If you could get in there, I bet the workers would tell you just about anything you wanted to know.
Well, that's good. Okay, we need agility. 5 seconds without agility has proven to me that we need agility. Woo! We can jump now. There's the main entrance. And there's a safe code over here, which I want. Ooh, blueprint. Yes, yes, yes. Compact arc amplifier. Don't know what that does. Boat checks in Wrenhaven. A letter accepted from a book on members of the City Watch assigned to the Wrenhaven River. Dearest Rutherford, your latest writing brought me a mix of sadness and delight. I was sorry to hear of the passing of your friend Corcoran from Morley. He was undoubtedly a good man and a worthy ally in your work with the City Watch in Dunwall. We know that the river patrol is a difficult assignment, especially during these times, but it is important work. So given all that you've told me, I can only assume Corcoran was as brave as you are, my younger brother. It saddens me that such a vile organization as the Dead Eels even exists outside the realm of these lurid Gothic novels we read as schoolchildren. That you and your men should have to face them out in the waters of Wrenhaven is just terrifying. Boats must be checked. I know. But if you should be harmed while ensuring some Tivian fur trader is carrying correct tax papers, well, I will never forgive this new Lord Regent his flurry of laws. You talked of adventure when you signed on, and danger seems to excite you. But you'll forgive me if I hope to see your patrol transferred west, near the Cauldron's Bridge, where the military presence is stronger and the smuggling gangs fear to ply their wicked trade. I've gathered this much from the newspapers. Oh, hello, Girl Disturbed. So I downloaded Fortnite's Battle Royale, and I placed 4th in my first match. Oh, that's good. How many people are in a Battle Royale match in Fortnite? Where was I? I've gathered this much from the newspapers, but perhaps there's nowhere safe in Dunwall right now, certainly along the river. It pains me to imagine the customs crew at the checkpoints near your patrol being so short-handed. My mind reels at the thought of how anything else could take priority over my brother's life. I tell you, what I wouldn't give to be in charge of allocating the security details. You'd have 100 men at your call, but I know that is impractical. Please write me again when you can. All of us look forward to your words, and I often share them after dinner with our friends and those visiting us here at Driscoll. May your next letter bring news of the eradication or imprisonment of Lizzie Stride and her cursed dead eels. Stay safe, and remember us always. Your sister, Pearl.
Another toad somewhere he doesn't belong.
Oh my god.
Damn it, move your ass. Find him.
Are you kidding me?
Somewhere. Take out his legs.
I just got that health back, you assholes. You absolute jerkweasels. God. Wait, arc mine. My experiments continue with what I've been calling the arc mine. Initially, I began to work out of idle curiosity. Waking from a nap in the middle of the afternoon during the month of clans, I wondered whether it might be possible to separate a flat disc filled with refined whale oil from an array of very short striking rods, until such time as sufficient weight to be applied to the upper side of the device. After turning to pragmatic considerations, I imagined the arc mine might be used to incinerate some unfortunate members of enemy forces approaching, say, a military encampment. Yes, that is what mines are typically used for. Congratulations. You are intelligent and have common sense. After early tests on livestock proved successful, I requested a live human subject, already scheduled for execution for crimes that were, I assure you, most dire. Burroughs was more than happy to comply, assuming he could witness the demonstration. He brought a prisoner from Coldridge, someone named Vaughn, I believe, and we turned him loose in the test area, blindfolded, stumbling around until triggering the device. Burroughs was most pleased, not only because of the arc mine's effectiveness as a lethal deterrent, but also because of its potential psychological impacts on enemy forces. Further, it left no gore or other mess, and Burroughs is a strong supporter of anything clean and tidy. Lovely and terrifying, with nothing left to wipe up. Those were his exact words. I've left notes to myself, assuming I pick up the project again, because there may be ways to produce a version of the arc mine that is entirely harmless, simply rendering the subject unconscious. Much more testing is required. Also, yeah, Dick Waffles. I have no health bar now. But I got a rune, I guess. So, worth? Question mark? Maybe. Who knows? Oh, these are arc mines. Fun. Arc mine shipment. Mr. Rothwild, I have great appreciation for the use of your space and your whales in the advance of my studies. All of Dunwall will be in your debt for your contribution to my work. In light of our recent difficulties, I have prepared for you a gift of my latest defensive technology, the arc mine. It is based on my arc pylon and will provide superb protection against intruders and those who would interfere with our efforts. I am certain the device will serve you well. Anton Sokolov. Also, Anton's voice gives my voice just an absolute whooping. Can't wait to try these out. Are you heading off to WoW already, Girl Disturbed? Also, I just realized something. I forgot a thing, didn't I? I forgot to do that thing that I should do at the beginning of every stream, but have yet to internalize. I forgot to turn on Onkbot, which is now starting up. So I have done my thing. Let's continue. Oh, also, I started with the zoom. That's kind of neat. Is it on the inside? Ah, 481. Wait, hang on a second. Just logistic issues here. So he scratches into the wall, right? Because I sabotaged, or I convinced him to with money. And then he nailed that board up on top of it. Did no one notice him nailing the board up? I guess not. Well, I guess we're going stealth for a while. Simply because I really have no other option. Also, we get to see the disgusting butchers.
Hey, I heard the Royal Protector busted out of Coldridge. Think we could take him?
Okay. Well, that's intimidating as fuck. Okay, let's see here. Is this? No. We can't open that. We can go over though.
Rothwild says he trussed up 3 whales in one day when he was a gaffer. What do you say?
No way.
Butcher's crew, 3, 4, bloody floor.
God, they're like giants. Big, dumbass giants with really, really terrifying weapons. What? So, out of curiosity, we've got a good shot at his back from here. Nope. Requires both to be killed.
If you see something, holler.
Oh my god. There. Frickin' hell. The worst. Okay, so with enough damage, they will die. They just don't usually. What does this bone charm do? Falling Star. Drop assassinating someone gives you a bit of mana. I'm fine with this. What killed me? Wait, was that poisonous or something? Oops. No.
Come on, face me! You hear me? Damn! Someone's been killed! I'll find you eventually.
Damn it! Someone's down. I ain't stupid. I know you're here. Come on out!
You ain't stupid.
I'll cut you! Come on, please!
Fancy! These are quite nice. Neatly just obliterated him. Grenades. Explosive solution. Luca, we grabbed these from some sleeping overseers. Next whale carcass that needs carving, try planting these deep in it first. They ought to tenderize things real nice. Even if they don't, it'll be fun. Mind you don't blow yourself up, though. Just. Hey, another bone charm. Is this the one that I picked up before? Yeah, it is. Nope. You didn't see nothing.
Watch your men, you'll collect your bonuses at sundown in my offices. Well done, my boys. The rest of you piss off.
There's a rune up here if I remember right. Where is the damn thing? Ah. downstairs. How do we get down there? We have 0 runes right now. I want to upgrade vision just so I can see people and move around a little bit more easily. There's a misplaced rune down there. Can we... You know what? Yes. The answer is yes. Damn
you.
Not worth though.
The city needed is more orphans.
Oh no. Nope. That derped up real bad. So is he dead? No. No, he can't be dead. I guess he's dead. He's not getting up at any rate. So I guess that's really all I can ask for. There's a rune there. There's a bone charm somewhere over there. I still haven't figured out how to get to that one.
To all striking laborers, my generous offer stands.
Shit. Come on. Keep coming. I'll show you exactly where I'm hiding.
We can be chums if you come out. Think you promise.
Dead. Or where is this rune? Charm, bone charm. I was thinking it was a rune for some reason. How did it get up here? There's probably a lot of good questions about that. Okay. Moving on then, I guess. Operating a butcher's saw. First, a reminder. All equipment with the Rothwild slaughterhouse is the sole property of Mr. Bundry Rothwild himself, leased to an individual worker on a per-shift basis. A butcher's saw is not to be equipped and used without proper training and authorization. Misuse of the equipment could result in disfigurement or death. The saw itself is composed of 3 systems: power supply, cutting blade, and chip ejector. The reciprocating blade is cast of hardened steel and, when properly maintained, provides severe sharpness. It is crafted to slice flesh, but will cut bones with ease. The mechanism for powering the blade is a harness supporting custom-sized tanks for whale oil, capable of driving the saw for an entire shift before refueling is required. Care must be taken not to strike, heat, or electrify these tanks. The ejector is a new modification, casting out a stream of flat blade fragments. Since the girth of a whale often exceeds a butcher's reach, the ejector allows for blasting away unwanted offal or breaking down dense bone at a distance. Alright, we're back up to full health. Let's see how fast we lose that. Dead. Out at sea, they secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship and... Oh, wait, we already read this earlier on in my playthrough. No reason to read it again. Misplaced rune. There's a bone charm right there. Let's go get that. Records office key. Interrogation. Rothwild. The interrogation chair is set up in the meat locker and fully powered. We have run some tests. We have run some test runs on a few of the most problematic laborers. They spill all of their secrets very quickly. They seem to die easily after about 4 treatments. She is ready for you whenever you need her. Granville, Butcher Foreman. Of course. And this log? Mr. Rothwild, my research on Abigail Ames has turned up nothing. She has no close kin that we can leverage. Looks like the plague took her sister and mother. Her father died on a whaling ship of your predecessor about 10 years ago. As far as blackmail goes, she's got no secrets I could uncover. Devout as an overseer, it seems. Oh, devout as an overseer. Not surprising, since she's rejected every blackmail offer to come her way. I don't think she's making a power play. She seems to be legitimately having the best interest of the laborers in mind. As I interview the workers, it seems she really has them in thrall. They'll do whatever she says, and their belief in her is absolute. If something happens to her, as in, like an accident or something, I expect they'll riot. I'll keep searching for an angle on her, but in the meantime I advise leaving her intact. It might be worth even considering some of her reforms. I know that doesn't suit you, but at least it would buy some time and get the workers back in line. The butchers lack the finer skill to keep this place operational. Your servant, R. R? I wonder who R is. Trying to think of any characters I've heard of.
What a sad song the old behemoth sings. It looks right at me when I sit here to have my nightcap. Yeah, look at me. A fly next to you, but I'm your master, ain't I? Killed 100 of your kind, and I'll kill 1,000 more before I'm done. Drain you, then feed you to my butchers. The mournful cries of the whales don't touch that lot. No, sir. They don't have hearts, I think. But by the outside, I think I still have a small one. Shriveled and blackened as it may be. Yes, sing me a lullaby while I have another drink. Sing.
Yeah. Truly evil man. Oh, there's a ruin there. I wonder if I can get above him. Oh! I saw it. Well, plan B. Plan C. Oh, damn it. That never works. That never ever works. You know what? I want to try that again. I wonder, can I get on top of the whale? Not from where I'm sitting. Maybe from a bit closer. Poor thing.
Says he trusts up free will.
Really is kind of disappointing seeing them like this.
He was a gaffer. What do you say? No way.
There's something I can do with this station. Ooh. Well, I pulled the lever. Oh. I was at his head level. Well, that didn't work out so well. Good enough for me. Fucking hell, it's still alive. What did they paint on it? So what does this lever do? Whale electric... oh. Electrocuting a whale. I've set up this device to simulate the whale's nervous system, with the intention that doing so... stimulate the whale's nervous system, with the intention that doing so will prolong oil secretions and squeeze more of the precious fluid from each scratch. Unfortunately, this device can lead to the instant death of the beast if too much power is used. Filling both tanks and activating the device extinguishes all life functions in an instant. A painless and quick experience for the whale, but at the loss of the additional revenue that can be generated by sustaining it as long as possible. Anton Sokolov. Fucking hell, Sokolov, are you serious? Ugh! It's disgusting. Sorry, how do we activate it to... Ooh, nice. How do we activate it to just instantly kill the whale? Filling both tanks and activating the device. Tanks are down here. Ah, right here. Hello, Rune. Mysterious object. Anton, this thing was found in the belly of catch number 184 when we were processing it. I've seen plenty of weird things in a whale's gut, but never one of these. Must have consumed it in the deep, and I think it's been in there for quite a while. Don't ask me how I can tell. If you have any ideas about what this may be, please inform me. One of these must be recovered back in the... one of these was recovered back in the month of Wind, but I haven't seen it, or that man found it since then. Berlin Ruthermore, I think his name was? Let's see. So we need to find some tanks. I think I saw some. Yes, there are 2 tanks over here. Doink. There's a few tanks in the area. Come on, Mr. Beastie. You get to die today. So what did that give me? Did that just give me karma points? Because if so, I'm totally fine with that. Because, yeah. Oh, hey, whales have stripes. Who knew? Yeah. Well, we've murdered most people.
You were working for Ramsey. How long? How much does he know by now?
Lord Ramsey?
Ramsey? No, this is about the workers. This is about fair pay and safe conditions.
Don't bother. You're not the first of his moles I've caught. What happened, Abigail? I trusted you. Extra elixir rations, bags of corn. But you're about to see that my generosity is counterbalanced by a very humane side.
Mr. Rothwild, Bundry.
Don't call me that. That privilege is lost to you.
You don't know Ramsey. When he comes for me, he'll kill you. He'll gut you like the street filth you are, and feed you to the rats.
Ah, now it comes out. No one is coming. I've broken your strike, and my butchers are the finest fighters in Dunwall. Miss Ames, you're about to find out a few things I learned when I was a gaffer. I can do things that don't even hurt at first. This conversation is going to last a long, long time.
I guess this is my cue.
Well, Dowd, what do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burrows.
Do we know each other?
I know all about the Delilah. All of it. And I can give you exactly what you want.
Please do.
Not so fast. I need something from you in exchange.
Of course.
That's what I thought. What?
We're both professionals, Mr. Dowd. I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely. And then destroyed the slaughterhouse itself. That's where I got caught. And that's where I need your help.
How?
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially. Just open all the valves at once to let the oil start flowing. The pressure will go out of control, and boom.
What about the people inside?
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
Don't try and con me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's the key. Don't get caught. You take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Delilah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that. Make a deal with me, and I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
We're gonna do that, honestly. Well, we're back up to full health now. Whale meat? Whale meat. Injury report code. 5 injuries have been reported over the span of 1 week, resulting in 2 fatalities. That was all one sentence with no pauses. Bundry Rothwild, the opportunist. Excerpt from an investigator's report. Young Rothwild was never convicted for any of the killings. In all cases, the courts ruled that he had acted in self-defense or in the defense of his property. Not that his property was substantial. The Rothwilds were not a family of means and depended heavily on the charity of the Abbey of the Everyman. The senior Rothwild went down with the whaling ship Huntress when Bundry was only 10 years old. His mother, Ruth, was lost the following year to an industrial accident in the bottle-making factory where she worked. Rothwild became the sole guardian for his younger brother and managed to support them both by hanging around the harbor, doing odd jobs for whalers who had known his father or others on the Huntsman, or others on the Huntress. By then, Bundry Rothwild was already familiar with the club and his knife, and was no stranger to odd occurrences. Things went from bad to worse for Rothwild when on his 13th birthday, his younger sibling was taken by the overseers. Allegedly, the boy failed the successive trials and did not return home. Rothwild lacked the funds to pay an investigator, and no subsequent hints of his brother's fate had ever been learned. This latest tragedy to befall Bundry Rothwild instilled in him a view that the world itself was malevolent and hungry for life, especially innocent life. After a time of black mourning, he approached the whaling ship cutter and began learning the trade from the crew. Rothwild took to whaling with great success. At sea, he hunted the beast with a single-minded purpose, and would take extraordinary risks in locating and harpooning his prey. Among the crew, those men he could not beat senseless, he outwitted. In short order, he positioned the maritime barrister Arnold Timsch to grant young Rothwild a whaling license, paying the significant fees himself rather than relying on a sponsor for the funds. The rapid ascent of Bundry Rothwild had begun. Where is this misplaced rune and how can I get to it? In there. I've murdered pretty much everyone at this point.
Dad, I spotted a makeshift interrogation room in the meat locker. It might be useful to you, considering our mission here.
Fair enough. I just realized how you get the code to that file. You render Mr. Rothwild unconscious rather than killing him, and I just murdered the shit out of him. Oh, god damn it. He was gonna be more useful to us alive. I could have interrogated him. Damn. Well. Oh. How many are there? 4, supposedly. Luckily I can move freely. Since everyone is nice and dead. Where's the valve? There it is. Pop. Oh, is this where the... Oh. Well, I'm somewhat disappointed. That's actually a nice detail that all of the pipes start bursting when you get near them now. How do I get to this misplaced rune? I need to know now. There's a rune up there too. Oh. Hey. Oh god, god, no. No. Have fun. Aha! Obliterated. This guy, on the other hand, not so much. I am at the maximum apex. Okay, where is he? So did they open the door because they saw me? 'Cause that'd be nice if they opened the door because they saw me. I guess I still need one more rune before I can upgrade, right? Yeah, I need one more rune before I can get just super blink. Oh, come on. Every single time I try that, it completely fails. I try to blink above them and then drop on them. And it just does not work. It's almost like it's a very hard thing to do. Wait, I just realized the safe. I know the safe. I ain't blowing everything up yet. I know how to open the safe. How do we... Can we teleport in? don't know why you can't. Whatever. Not important. Yeah, I just realized I literally know the safe. Because I paid to know what the safe is. It's 481, if I remember correctly. Nope. Okay. Notes. Books, audiographs, objectives. Maintenance tunnels inside the slaughterhouse. I am 100% certain that I saw that. Because I paid to see it. I paid real money. Well, not real money, like a lot of coins to get it. Totally 481, right there. You see this game? Am I insane? Is this a different save? I mean, I suppose I wouldn't be that surprised if it was a different save. Well, if it is a different safe, I don't know where it would be. Let's go in the main entrance this time. We already saw that.
An intruder has been seen on the slaughterhouse grounds. He is to be captured or killed on sight.
You're damn right an intruder's been seen on the slaughterhouse grounds. Dead whales. Ah, there. I was like, where is entrance? Also, why would they put machinery all the way back here? I see things are still exploding in my absence. Amazing, nothing important has exploded yet. There's a maintenance tunnel somewhere. I guess these are maintenance tunnels. Maybe if I keep following them, I can find my way out. You are here. Two is the meat locker. You know what? Let's go take a look at the meat locker. Everything's exploding. I love it. Yep.
Hey, I see you.
No, you do not. I am the most invisible of invisibules. Though I will still murder you.
Oh, they think they don't get treated fairly.
So, sorry about that, I guess. But you guys are kind of assholes. So, bye.
Someone get over here! How'd he get away? Damn it! Someone's down.
Just keep dumping them in here. These rafters are kind of cheap, honestly. But there's not much cover in this area, so I suppose you have to use them. A room? No, that's TV and ore.
You ain't leaving this place alive. I ain't stupid. Come on out.
Okay. Where else can we go at this point? Fishies! Dead fishies. Slaughtered fishies. Gutted fishies.
I know what this is. A makeshift interrogation chair. Rothwild must be using it to coerce employees.
Worker signatures. I, the undersigned, agree to renounce any association with my employee union, to abstain from discussing such matters at any time, and to promptly report any co-workers that encourage union views. I agree that all grievances will be taken up with the Buntree Rothwild and his staff in an open and fair manner. Abigail's name isn't on here. Interesting. Ah. There's the misplaced rune. Yoink that. Where else does this go? Oh, you know, nowhere of importance, apparently. Things are still exploding here. Okay, so do we have all the runes at this point? No, there's still something. Ah, there's a bone charm in the locker. Right. Okay. Well, I don't know how I can ever get the stupid... Anton Sokolov's lab journal. Vivisection of the third live specimen is almost complete. Careful perforation of the lower diaphragm has brought me closer to observing secretion of the oil, but the process retains its mystery. This creature has weakened considerably since its capture, and its output is quite low. I've attached electrical stimulators to the beast. A mild current increase in output by 20%, to the considerable complaint of the whale, I might add. Increasing the voltage will likely kill the creature, so further exploration will have to wait on a stronger specimen. For now, the music continues. You sick bastards. Dead. Okay then. I think that's all of the dudes. Oh wow, they also kill sharks of some kind. And drink on the job. Perfect. What's up here anyway? Anything useful? No, not really. I just realized I can upgrade one of my powers. Void gaze. 100% need to see things through walls. This is 10 times more useful. Also, I can now see important objects, which is kind of handy as well. I think we can leave now. Oh, whoops. Gotta blow everything up though first. The last whale oil valve. Oh great, rats have started. Well, I didn't think that killing everyone would be great for the chaos, so I'm not that surprised. Alright. Last one. Reminds me. Do I have any bone charms? Nope, they're all active right now. Oop. Everything's exploding. Loves it, precious. Surely does. Thank you. Give me my free blink, please.
It's done. Time is short. Now, about the Delilah.
You're sailing in murky waters, assassin. Now, they say that ship was sold to Rothwild cheap by one of his business partners, a barrister Arnold Timsch. They plan to sell a portion of the whale oil on the black market, instead of giving it to the Lord Regent. Treason. Would that be why you're here?
My reasons are my own. The black market doesn't concern me.
Interesting. Because that's only half the story. Arnold Timps sold that ship to Rothwild because he was afraid of its namesake. Timps fell in love with a painter named Delilah. It was a scandal of the season. That shrunken old lecher acting like a giddy schoolboy over a nobody. A former serving girl from Dunwall Tower.
Let me guess. It didn't end well.
It never does. But there's a mystery to this one. Something happened that frightened him very much. He dropped her overnight and sold the ship for a quarter of what it's worth. And Barrister Timps is not a man who scares easy. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask him yourself. But I very much doubt he'll tell you.
I guess we're done here. I'll meet you outside.
Shipment manifest. Captain Withers, all of the cargo destined for Samara, Tivia, has been approved. Please delay loading until just before the departure. There is a special delivery that has been prepared for Foreman Ames, but she has been detained at the moment, so that particular shipment is suspended for now. If the special package has not been prepared by sundown, you may depart on schedule and other arrangements will be made. Remember, only our approved list of crewmen are allowed to handle this delicate cargo.
Fleet report for the month of Nets. The Dauntless sailed north 10 days to no result. Word is she restocked at Driscoll to pursue a large pod east of Morley. The Delilah is coming back fully loaded. No reports of lights or singing. Another sign that Barrister's lost it. The Huntress is in dry dock after a nighttime ramming off Pandyssia. Engineers looked at the damage. They say it wasn't a whale. If it was a very odd-looking one.
Oh, we can leave by one of two methods. And I think I'll take the... Does that ever work? Why would they even try it?
Warning. Back pressure in the pipes is well past safe levels. All employees must leave the grounds immediately. Warning. Back pressure in the pipes is well past safe levels. All employees must leave the grounds immediately.
I forget you can do that.
Warning.
Just stop time
Pressure
midair.
in the pipes is well past
It's very
safe
useful,
levels.
honestly.
All employees must leave the grounds immediately. Open the alarm now.
Yeah, you guys can pull that alarm if you want. I don't give a damn.
This is your last warning. If you are anywhere in the vicinity of Rothwild Slaughterhouse, get out now.
We're not done yet, assassin. What about the shrines?
Tell me about the blood rituals you perform there. Where did you learn such a profane practice? Got the outsider.
Damn it.
To me. Die.
Ow. Balls. Every single time I try the drop assassination, it absolutely fails.
We're not done yet, assassin. What about the shrines? Tell me about the blood rituals you perform. Someone get over here. Whiskey for a week.
Oh, what the fuck? Why did it load a different save file? Oh, because this is the autos. Apparently I auto-saved before. Granny's recipe. A page torn from an old manuscript written in a scrawling hand. The port side eye of a whale, newly dead. Plop it in the pot, gristly and red. Weeper, weeper, weeps no more, laid to rest on the blood-edged floor. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday treat. Oh, hey, there's the save. Thank you. Eight. 4, 1. What do you mean? No, is it 481? Might be 481. There we go. We have officially gotten everything that we came for.
After this morning, we're taking away time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
Slaughterhouse Row. For more than 2 decades, a small number of slaughterhouses sat along the Wren Haven, out away from the finer quarters of Dunwall due to the blood, rats, and stench associated with processing meat. Independent whaling ships brought in the occasional leviathan, and barges delivered herds of blood oxen. An individual slaughterhouse might fold due to mismanagement, but the numbers stayed roughly the same, producing the meat, leather, and grease byproducts needed across the capital city. Only when the Roseberry processing treatment was discovered did the whaling trade begin to rise in prominence, driven by the many new uses for the much more volatile refined whale oil, including military and security uses. Early in Empress Jessamine Caldwin's brief reign, the well-known inventor and natural philosopher Anton Sokolov introduced a series of devices that would begin to see deployment across Dunwall, directed by the royal spy master Hiram Burroughs. With this lucrative turn of events, the number of slaughterhouses quadrupled, and the demand for fresh whales increased proportionally. Many districts immediately adjacent to what was suddenly known as Slaughterhouse Row began to change as families moved away to avoid the industrial fumes and offal runoff produced by the processing plants. Crime grew overnight, forcing the City Watch to redouble its efforts against Dunwall gangs.
Pressure in the pipes is well past safe level. All employees must leave the grounds immediately.
We're not done yet, assassin. What about the shrines? Tell me about the blood rituals you perform there. Where did you learn such a profane practice?
Rat, damn you! Someone get over here! You're going down!
God damn it, that never works. I swear.
Your blood will be ours. Impossible. Curse the outside. Black magic to me. Take this. Take it.
Later. Oh my god.
It looked like it just disappeared. Oh, I'll find you.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Now that we've got all of our movement abilities back, I'm happy. Where are we going?
Someone get over here. Get behind hands, not be restless. Take out his legs. Stand clear. We know you're here.
Sorry.
Check everywhere.
I mean, not really that sorry. But I suppose it's something nice to say.
Is anything bothering you, Dad? I've seen you kill a man without ruffling his hair. You took out the whole neighborhood. Barrister Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Talia if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
Sure.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Ready to go?
Let's go.
Not bad for a first mission, actually. No outsider shrines. We got a whole crap ton of the money. Kurt. I love the overall chaos. That's great. We've already got the rats started. Hostiles killed. 43. Civilians killed, too. Who were the 2 civilians I killed? Hard to say. Well, we caused an impression, which is what I was looking for.
As a young girl, Delilah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov Circle. Barrister Arnold Timsh paid her to paint portraits. Him, I knew. A nobleman, born rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent. But Barrister Timsh was also fighting a private war with his own niece. Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right. We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Delilah that no one else did. But the knowledge would have a price. I wasn't surprised. I went to meet her.
Oh, goody. I like arc mines a lot. So much so that I'm probably going to get a crap ton of them. Oh, there's a stun mine version. I don't care. I just want arc mines. Yeah. Cool. Favors. What can we get this time? Whale oil capacity or rune drop off? Whale oil, okay. Let's get that. What's the time? It's 7:53. I think we will end this particular session. But next time, we get to actually take a bit more of a look.
Right? Talia should be waiting in Trevor's Close. It's an alley just past the Wall of Light. You'll know it by 3 whitewashed skulls.
Alright. So, I want to say thank you everyone who ended up watching, and I will see all of you next time. Well, I hope to see some of you next time. Anyway, this has been Dishonored. What is this, Knife of Dunwall? Knife of Dunwall, yeah. We've been down. We've been murdering the shit out of everyone. And I've been enjoying it massively compared to my stealth run. So honestly, I actually kind of liked being stealthy for a while. Not that you can't be stealthy and still murder the shit out of everyone. It just takes more work. Next time, I guess we're here. Wherever here is. Later.